The year was 1945. The world celebrated the end of World War II, but did Hitler really die in that Berlin bunker? Or did he escape to South America, living out his days in secret? The official story tells us Hitler committed suicide, but some claim to have seen him alive years later. What if the body found wasn't really his? Could one of history's most evil men have cheated death? We may never know the truth, but this is just the beginning of our journey into history's greatest conspiracies. April 1963, Dallas, Texas, a day that would change America forever. President John F. Kennedy, riding in an open-top car, suddenly slumps forward. Shots ring out. Chaos erupts. The Warren Commission concluded Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone. But did he? What about the magic bullet that seemed to defy physics? And why were so many witnesses silenced? Some say it was the CIA, others point to the mafia. Could it have been a coup orchestrated by Kennedy's own vice president? The mystery of JFK's assassination continues to haunt us. But let's go back even further. July 20th, 1969, Neil Armstrong takes one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Or did he? Skeptics claim the moon landing was filmed on a Hollywood set. They point to waving flags, misplaced shadows, and missing stars. NASA insists it's all explainable, but what if it was the greatest hoax ever perpetrated? Could the Cold War have driven America to fake one of its greatest achievements? And if so, how many were in on it? Speaking of secrets, what lies hidden in the Vatican's archives? Centuries of documents sealed away from prying eyes. What truths could they reveal about history, religion, and power? Some speculate the archives contain proof of extraterrestrial life. Others believe they hold the key to lost technologies. Could the Catholic Church be hiding world-changing knowledge? But not all conspiracies involve governments and institutions. Some center on tragic events we thought we understood. Take the Titanic. We all know the story of the unsinkable ship that struck an iceberg on its maiden voyage. But what if that's not what really happened? A shocking theory suggests the Titanic was swapped with its nearly identical sister ship, the Olympic. Insurance fraud on a massive scale. Could greedy executives have sacrificed thousands of lives for profit? If true, it would rewrite one of history's most famous disasters. But how deep does this conspiracy go? Let's travel even further back in time. Ancient Egypt, the Mayans, Atlantis, civilizations that achieved incredible feats of engineering and astronomy. But some believe they had help. Advanced technology far beyond what should have been possible, anti-gravity devices, laser cutting tools, even nuclear power. Could our ancestors have possessed knowledge that's been lost to time? Or did they have otherworldly assistance? The 1960s, Beatlemania is at its peak. But in 1966, rumors begin to swirl. Paul McCartney, they say, died in a car crash, replaced by a lookalike to keep the band going. Fans point to clues in album covers and lyrics. Turn Me On, Dead Man, they claim to hear when playing songs backward. Was it all an elaborate hoax, or just overactive imaginations? If true, it would be one of the greatest deceptions in music history. But how could such a secret be kept for so long? Let's jump back to 1666. London is engulfed in flames. The Great Fire destroys most of the city, but who really started it? The official culprit was a baker's oven. But some point to Catholic plotters seeking revenge against Protestant England. Others blame Dutch or French saboteurs. Could one of history's most devastating fires have been an act of terrorism? And if so, who was really behind it? The Cold War, a time of tension, espionage, and covert operations. The CIA, America's intelligence agency, played a crucial role. But how far did they go? Declassified documents reveal U.S. involvement in coups across the globe: Iran, Guatemala, Chile. But were there more? Did the CIA topple democratically elected governments to further American interests? And if so, how many of today's conflicts can be traced back to these actions? Finally, let's travel to early 20th century Russia. A mysterious figure rises to prominence in the imperial court. Grigory Rasputin, the mad monk, known for his healing powers and influence over the Tsar's family, Rasputin was a controversial figure. But was he more than just a charismatic mystic? Some believe Rasputin was part of a secret society manipulating Russian politics from the shadows. Others claim he was a foreign agent working to destabilize the empire. Could one man have played such a pivotal role in the fall of the Romanovs? And if so, who was really pulling his strings? These are just a few of history's greatest conspiracies. Some may be true, others mere fantasy, but they all challenge us to question what we think we know. What other secrets lie buried in the past? What truths have been hidden from us? And most importantly, who benefits from keeping us in the dark? The answers may be out there, but finding them could change everything we thought we knew about our world and our history. So the next time you hear the official story, ask yourself, what if there's more to it? What if the truth is stranger than fiction? And what if uncovering that truth could rewrite history as we know it? The search for answers continues. But be warned, once you start down this path, you may never see the world the same way again.